I don't think you did anything. Probably someone striking the music.
What did
Well,
I
I
do?
mean, that's fine. I guess I just can't stream music anymore. Which is dumb.
Is this the first time it's happened?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, we're back.
Is this the first time it's happened?
Yeah. Yeah, we're back. Yeah. That's fun. Does it suck? Absolutely. But I'm wondering if there's a way we can, I'll look into it for the next stream.
Yeah.
I think there's a way I can play music to where it doesn't record it or something.
Usually I just use the royalty-free stuff that YouTube offers.
Yeah, but even then, though, I'm using a streamer thing that is safe for streaming.
Mm. Why doesn't that work?
It is a car factory.
It's a cheese factory, obviously.
It's melted cheese
Don't
factory.
let this man lie to you. No, I have no idea.
Game was rigged from the start.
It was cheese from the start.
This is a faction base. Our music got taken down for tonight, so I'm going to have to find a workaround for that. That will be for the next stream, though, so don't worry. I mean, in all honesty, if we need to just shift our entire focus back to Twitch again, I'm fine doing that.
It needs the little button labels that Robin put on it, but there are some textures.
Well, yeah, I restarted the stream. I could start playing the EDM music because I've never had a problem with that. It was the second I started playing like lyrical music. Oh wait, I mean, you don't think the YouTube channel will get taken down, will it?
You're not staying on here much longer, are you?
No.
No.
I've already
I think
made it
I'm
this
gonna
far.
hop into Dev Voice then.
Or is there some people hanging out there?
No, nobody's hanging out there yet, but like I just kind of want to hang out and
Yeah.
stream and stuff.
Yeah. So you'd recommend that? Yeah, well, we've gotten strikes like way in the past, but that's when I used to stream Spotify, and then I stopped doing that. I'm just surprised that it's here. What does YouTube save? Okay, well, I need my YouTube channel ID. Oh, I was freaking. I always forget how to find this. Here, I'm gonna be back in a sec. Well, I'm still here. I gotta check. Here, I'm gonna be.
Should be in your profile settings, right?
Mm-hmm. I always forget how to do this. So I go to my channel. Manage your Google account? No. There it is. Okay. Advanced settings. Channel ID. Aha! And no, I'm not going to show this to you guys. I'm going to click away right quick. Okay, so it says it's good now. So it's YouTube safe. We're good. We are good now that we're back. Well, the music.
Sure you've already up. Oh, go ahead.
No, you were going to say?
I was just going to ask about your trip up to North Carolina.
It was good. It's probably one of the most relaxed times I've had in a very, very, very long time. So it was good to just not stare at my screen or do anything for like 4 days. It was a much needed break.
I mean, it sounds like you might be a tad overworked, my man.
No. I just haven't done just that. Like, be unplugged from everything in probably about 2 years.
Wow.
So it was good. It was good to kind of just not do any of that. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say you sound either really blissed out or tired.
Me right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, well, this week I'm especially exhausted because what am I thinking of? Because I've been waking up super early and going to bed super late because I've been trying to do modding stuff and then also moving to my new apartment. So there's been a combination of things that have made me a little tired, but I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow, so I'll be all good.
I mean, in Miami, you can afford to take a little break while you move in, right?
No, I mean, I won't have internet for like 2 days, so that'll be the break.
Jeez.
Plus, I'm in the vibe to want to crank through this base, so I'm gonna keep working on it.
Yeah, I feel that.
When you get in the groove, you know.
Man. Whenever I talk to you, I feel bad for being so lazy.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't do shit and I'm still lazy.
No, it's not that you don't do shit. Don't say that. It's not
I don't
true.
know. I mean it in a good way, if that makes sense. This is not the therapy session.
What'd you say? Sorry?
This is not a therapy session.
Oh, okay. Okay. If you say so.
That's good.
No, but North Carolina was really good. I got to go to Carolina Beach, caught some nice sun. Was able to go celebrate the 4th of July with my siblings, which we haven't all been together for 2 years, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know. It was just really lax and laid back, and I was able to drink beers and not have to think about like anything. I also read a book for the first time in 6 years.
Whoa. What book was it?
It was a really, really good book called The Greatest Beer Run Ever. And it's a story about this guy that they're sitting in a bar during like the Vietnam War. And the bartender's like sitting there all miffed about it, you know, how everyone's hating against the soldiers and everything. And so, you know, he's like, man, I really wish I could buy some of our guys, some of the local guys a beer, you know, all the guys that are over there right now because I think they deserve it. So then, you know, the guy in the bar is like, you know what, I'm actually going to go do that. But he can't get over to Vietnam, so he knows one guy in the bar that can. It's this dude that's a merchant marine. Mm-hmm. He's like, I know you have a pass to be able to get over there, so either you give me that pass or you're going to have to go and do this yourself. And the guy's like, all right, I'll go do it. And then he actually... What?
This is like the Odyssey, but with beer.
Yeah, it gets better. So he basically commits, says, hey, I'll go do this. And then it actually gets down to the day, and he actually goes and does it. And so it's his whole journey as he gets to Vietnam. And he's not he doesn't join the army or anything. Like, this is all just him, like, doing his thing. And so he makes it to, like, active combat zones to meet up with his buddies. And every time he runs into a buddy, they're like, what in the absolute hell are you doing out here? And he's like, I'm here to buy you a beer. Or here to bring you a beer. And he just pulls beers out of his bag and just gives it to the guys. And it's crazy because he's over there during the Tet Offensive. Mm-hmm. And so it gives his whole perspective on that because he was in Saigon during the Tet Offensive. And so, like, everything as it went down, how the embassy got raided and all this. Long story short, this dude just went over there to give beers to everybody. And then, yeah, I won't spoil too much, but it's it's not fiction. It's based on true story. And not based on true story. It is.
Like a true story.
It is a true story. They're making a movie about it. It's got Zac Efron in it, Russell Crowe. It's supposed to be coming out here this next year.
Man, what an absolute mad lad.
Oh no, I'm excited. I'm super excited. And again, it was the first book I have read in a very, very, very long time. So it was a nice opportunity for me to get back into reading a little bit. because I bought it at Barnes & Noble, and at first, my older brother was like, hey, you think about buying a book? I was like, nah, I really haven't read in a while. And then we were there for 3 hours before my flight, and I was like, yeah, screw it. I'll just pick up a book and start reading it. And I was like, this one looks cool. Started reading it, and I couldn't put it down. I ended up buying the book, walking out of the store with the book, and I spent my entire day reading the book. It's a super quick read. It has 248 pages. It's got a handful of pictures in there for context, and it's a super duper easy read, and honestly, like a really cool story. So, if anyone's wanting to pick up a good book or reads ebooks, I'd heavily recommend that one.
Looks like the movie is premiering fall this year.
It's what?
Premiering fall this year.
Oh, right on. Even better.
Is it coming to Xbox? I assume you mean Miami. No, Miami is not coming to Xbox.
Miami might be coming to Xbox. I don't really know.
Oh.
Just kidding. Not really.
Okay.
I wish it was coming to Xbox. Well, you guys just hate Xbox or something? Yes. That is exactly why we're not bringing it to Xbox.
Man, someone's gonna take that seriously.
Well, maybe I was serious. No, no, it's not. It has nothing against Xbox, folks. We just can't upload files that big to the Xbox.
Did you get to fire off any fireworks?
I personally did not do any firework firing. I just drank beer, hung out, and we got to watch fireworks, which was really cool. It was kind of a little unfortunate, that thing that happened in Chicago, but aside from that, everything else is good.
Oh, did something happen with fireworks?
No, there was a shooting, unfortunately.
Oh.
I won't go too much into it because, that's just getting into real world topics, which this isn't really the place to be just bringing all that in. But yeah, aside from that, 4th of July was great. It's just good to see people I hadn't seen in a really long time and not stare at screens for a little bit. I really enjoy this stuff, though. It's just sometimes it's good to not stare at a screen,
Yeah.
I make it sound like I'm miserable, but I promise I'm not.
Dark humor comedian. What's the story for Fallout Miami?
What?
Do you want me? Dark humor comedian asked, "What is the story for Fallout Miami?"
What is the story for Fallout? Yeah, you can answer that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I mean, from what I understand, you are whisked away to Miami, and you have to, you've got your enclave, you've got your nuclear patriots. You pick a side,
That's the very HR response for it, so I'd say that's sufficient.
That is the Flakels doesn't know what he's talking about, and is going to terribly undersell the project.
No, okay, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye, but it's the sole survivor gets whisked away to Miami Beach on a series of unfortunate occurrences, or due to a series of unfortunate occurrences, and it's the responsibility of the player to get our sole survivor back to the Commonwealth, because they're in unfamiliar territory because they have been pulled away. See, I didn't even sell it that well either.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't know how to summarize the story of Fallout Miami.
Yeah, it's hard to summarize because there's so much to it. Aside from the fact that the players thrown in Miami Beach, they have to basically find a way to get back home, but also solve the problems that are there. And when you show up, a lot of stuff is in the works. And depending on what faction you choose to help, really shifts things around in the area. So, yeah,
That's better.
that's a little bit better.
Oh, have you guys not revealed how they get to Miami?
No,
Oh,
that is for y'all to find out eventually.
I mean that's not a big secret though, right?
Relatively, because people always ask, well, how do you justify the player getting to Miami Beach? And it's like, well, there's a reason. The player is in Miami Beach. But yeah, we have yet to really reveal that. I wouldn't say it's super crazy on how the player gets there, but it's definitely not something we've publicly revealed yet.
that whole sequence would be really great for like a gameplay trailer.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's being worked on. Like the last little bit of it's being worked on right now, like the slideshow.
Yeah.
It's just it's
Right.
not. What?
Even just like the dungeons and stuff. That first dungeon is a hoot and a half right
Oh, the one in the Commonwealth.
there. The factory.
Yes, the TV factory. It is really cool. I'm gonna see if I can try and get on that task here soon because I want to work on it. But I'm gonna keep cranking on my car factory.
So Nuclear Patriots.
May or may not be the Nuclear Patriots. We don't know yet. Just kidding. It is the Nuclear Patriots. So, how you always hear of pre-war Fallout and post-war Fallout? I want a game where you play in the war. Yeah, but then that would just be a Call of Duty.
Yeah, you got Operation Anchorage.
Yeah, man. Like, man, it already exists.
No offense or anything. I mean, that'd be a cool idea. But, yeah.
No offense, but it's a horrible idea. Flagels, that's not very appropriate. I don't like your tone.
Yeah, I would be in for that. I would help someone make that. That'd be cool.
Where you play in the war?
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. What's the name of the base piece of these things? I always forget the names of those.
I got no idea.
That's fine. Out here in a second. Or not, because this is just one giant thing. Okay, that's cool.
Why is it so quiet? I mean, basically, I'm.
Yeah, we were both just jamming in the zone right now. I know it is quiet.
I don't know. I mean, if you got anything you want to talk about, Salty, you know.
Yeah, feel free to ask away. Somebody say something? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I could be persuaded to spill some beans.
Spill some beans.
I'm technically not on the project. I can get kicked off.
Oh. This is true. You've played the classic card.
It's gonna be a big cartoon vaudeville cane that's gonna yank me out of my chair.
Help! Help! Ah! Insert the Mario noise.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You got anything you want to say? Tee it up. Will it be on PS4 or PS5? No. PlayStation has very strict rules when it comes to mods, and unfortunately, because of those rules, Miami would not be eligible for PlayStation.
Hey man, why do you hate PlayStations?
It's even more strict than Xbox, unfortunately. Yep. Chidring says, good stories have a tang of mystery or conflicting paths left to interpretation. Yeah, definitely. Oh, is that in regards to like the war thing? I can vibe with that. There is sort of a mystique to not knowing exactly how stuff went.
What did I screw up? Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
My computer mouse center scroll thing is not working anymore, but that's fine. We're good.
That's always the first thing to go.
Especially with how often I have to click on it.
Yeah. Oh man, I would love to play it in VR. There is, if you want to set up your PC for Fallout 4 VR, should work, right? I'm not gonna promise anything, but it should work.
What in the heck? Why is this not lining up?
That's why I like Bitter Springs in New Vegas. Multiple perspectives and all equally right, but some conflict.
Really?
Yeah, it's nice in a way not knowing exactly what went down. Your imagination is always going to be more interesting than whatever someone writes. I know people were kind of bent out of shape when it came down to the whole who dropped the bombs thing. Poor old Mothership Zeta trying to say it was aliens. Chidring suggests you make part of the Great Piping Broken to cover for non-symmetry.
This pipe doesn't line up, and I don't know why.
I mean, you could just have it broken on one side.
I might have to, because I don't know why this isn't lining up, no matter what I do.
Salty, I just like Fallout because of the, I assume you mean aesthetic, in which case I totally agree. The aesthetic is sweet. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. So high, don't look below. I know we'll make it out okay. We already know. We already know. Been through hell and back. Yeah, we made it up strong, past the test. No matter where we go, no matter where we
Eric Cloud asks, when do you think this game will come out? It'll be ready when it's ready. We're working on it as quick as we can. We're not going to rush anything, though. Sorry. Wish we could, but we can't. Why can't you rush things, Larv? That's not how we operate. Oh no, Eric, I know what you meant. I'm just giving you gruff. Glad to hear you like it, homebody. But if you guys ever need any voice acting, I got you with voice cues and instrumental sound clips. Oh, well, thank you. We will need voice acting, and we always advise people apply. How many more years would you say into the project is done? Until the project is done? Probably about 18. Dude, I have no idea. I just work on this in my free time. I have no clue when this will be finished. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. If it came off mean, I did not mean it that way. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. When I saw that, just like the general, like, oh, okay. I was just making sure I wasn't coming off too rude or anything.
Sorry about that.
Where is?
Oh, nice. Sweet setup with the crane holding it up like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep massaging it because it still looks like it's floating.
Yeah. I don't know if you can maybe tilt it slightly or something. I don't know.
Out of where it's like bent slightly upward.
Yeah. I think it's the flatness of it that makes it kind of look like it's floating.
It's a good idea, actually. That
Oh, go ahead. First Lost says, if Obsidian told y'all to drop Fallout Miami to help work on New Vegas 2, would y'all?
nope. Because I have no interest in working in the video game industry. Ha!
Got him. That'll show him.
Plus, what would Fallout New Vegas 2 be?
I don't know what the whole deal is with Fallout New Vegas 2. I don't see that being super great.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't know, like, chat, what is... What's the logic? Well, I get what the logic is. Fallout New Vegas is great, so, you know, 2 would be even better.
What? Yeah, but why?
Yeah,
We want to know the why.
that's kind of a closed story right there. I don't think, you know, I don't think a sequel would be making that any better. Okay, I get you, Mr. Cody Fleming. I assume Mr. But yeah, I get you. Not necessarily New Vegas 2, but just a spiritual successor to New Vegas. Yeah, I get that. At the same time, though, you know, Obsidian's a different company these days. Stuff's changed.
Isn't it owned by Bethesda now?
They're both owned by Microsoft, so technically they're sister companies, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't know what the temperature is in the chat, but I was kind of underwhelmed by Outer Worlds. I'm not really underwhelmed. I thought it was kind of bad. Did you play it, Lo?
Outer Worlds?
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm like spacing out.
that's good.
Turn down my music.
Working hard.
Oh, how do I... Go down. The pretzel thing is just not give a... It doesn't care. There, I paused it. And even then it's still delayed. I didn't even play it. I didn't care for it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, call me crazy, but I just had no interest in playing. And this goes back to my whole, like, jaded opinion of playing video games, though. I don't know how valid my perspective is anymore.
I mean, that was like 3 years ago, though.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
still... no, there's no way it was 3 years ago, was it?
Wasn't it 2019?
Was it really?
I have a feeling. Can't be, though. Outer Worlds. Yeah, 2019.
The hell?
Hot damn.
Yeah, I still never played it.
Yeah, I definitely played it. I didn't finish it, though.
No,
I wasn't very impressed.
I'm sorry. Didn't meet Flagel's expectations. Flagel's is hard to please, though, for video games. I know that much. You have a very, 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 very good way of, like, evaluating games. And, like, if you say it's a good game, I'd be inclined to buy it.
That's a very nice way of saying that I'm picky.
Now you say that every time too, and then I try and follow it up with something, but
That's good.
I don't think it's pickiness as much as it's like you critique your content and you just don't buy garbage.
Well, I don't know. Chat's being suspiciously quiet, so I don't know. I have a feeling. I mean, someone's got to. I don't know. No one's putting their opinions forward. At least I think chat's being quiet.
They kind of are, but they aren't.
Schrodinger's chat. Can I have a sip of Adam's Coke? Samini says, I'd rather make my own game than work with the studio. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people around that share that same sentiment, even in the modding community. I know Grant these days is focusing more on his own stuff.
That man.
Yeah, respect the hustle.
Yeah. This is true.
Nice. Are you working off the concept art right now, or are you just kind of freeballing it?
Free balling.
Oh, very nice. Even more impressive.
So I have a couple of references on my other screen, though. My biggest reference and draws for this location were from Mad Max.
Okay.
Specifically,
Even sort of the inside of the big tanker ship.
no, so I'll show you what I'm looking at here in a second. So there's a wonderful bit of stuff off of ArtStation. Here, I'll just get some shout outs to some people here. So let's just take a look at what we got here. So I've been referencing this, and referencing this.
These aren't showing up on your stream.
They will in a second.
Okay.
I've been referencing this, this,
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
this, this, and then reading up on it some as well.
Sweet.
So there's a method to the madness. Is that there is no method to the madness.
Dang, very nice. Man, Mad Max was such a such an underrated little gem of a game.
I agree.
Just look straight ahead. Don't you stay behind. Don't stay behind. Trying to make you feel right. 'Cause the stars are aligned. Can I make up your mind? Follow me to the light. There is so much we can do in this life. Let it sink in. This is where we begin.
I really like how this little, like, turned over, like, smelting bin thing. I'm gonna turn that into, like, a little house.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Right,
yeah,
that-
that fits the.
I was really happy with that one.
Yeah, that fits pretty damn well. Is that the normal size of the smelting pots?
Yeah.
Or are they crazy? Yeah, the little metal tube kit fits in there perfect.
Mm-hmm. Which, if I recall correctly, that metal tube kit was barely used in Fallout 4.
Yeah. See you later, Salty. Have a good flight.
Peace, 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 peace. Fly safe. Hell, I'll stream for probably another 30 minutes. 'Cause screw it. I'm in the zone.
Nice. I'll probably take off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I ate a whole bunch today, and I'm feeling kind of dozy.
Hey, man. Well, sleep well, my dude.
Alright.
We'll see you in the next stream. Peace. I will find a way to justify why that stuff's all still glowing. Don't you worry, I have a plan. Howdy there, welcome to the stream. This is the car factory. Much more refined version of it, because the first one I did was just all over the place.
You there, Loaf?
Oh, geez, yeah.
Sorry.
You're good.
Thought I might pop in.
Sure.
I just got back to my house.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right on.
Right on.
Welcome back, my dude.
So how's she looking so far?
Good. Just coming along. Just working on kind of setting up this main entrance a little bit.
Yo,
What's up?
Hey.
here, oh wait, fuck, I can't stream in here.
What?
I can't stream in here, but the screen share.
Okay, I don't hear what you're saying. What?
Oh, I can't share my screen. I was gonna show you. I was close to finished with the tracker.
Oh, send me some screenshots.
There's a few issues with it I need to get fixed out, but For what it is, it's not bad. So I'll need to optimize that down because right now it's at 9,811 tries, but I can optimize that down quite a bit.
Sure.
Did send this to you, right? Yeah, okay.
Bruh, Momentum says you guys are damn legends. Well, I'm glad you feel that way about us. I
Wait,
wouldn't
the stream
shit.
is still going.
Yeah.
I clicked on it earlier and it was completely off.
Yeah, it got screwed up. That was my fault.
Oh.
You know, the workbench has always struck this little pet peeve of mine.
What?
I went to like a welding school,
Mm-hmm.
and how some tanks work is they fill it up with something to absorb the gases and turn them into a liquid so you can like pressurize them.
Mm-hmm.
So when you turn it on its side, it messes that up and it doesn't flow right or something.
Oh, so what you're meaning to tell me is Fallout 4 is a load of baloney?
It's not a load of baloney, it's just this tiny inaccuracy that doesn't really mean much, but for some odd reason it just,
Irks you?
yeah, just a little.
Actually, so I was thinking a little bit, which is rare, I know. But are we ever gonna do a Miami workshop?
Yeah.
Oh, banging.
Again, it's one of the many things that I just have not had time to do.
Well, yeah.
A Miami workshop? You mean like its own look?
No. What I mean is like one of the workshop packs. Like, oh, you have the Vault Tech contraptions and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Settlement objects.
Yes. Miami Snow Globe should be one of them.
God, we're...
I think we all have a little problem with
We
it.
only have no that one guy that comes in on streams.
Arctic, yeah, Arctic is all over the Miami Snow Globe. Gotta
Yeah,
respect
Gotta respect the grind.
yeah, that man is dedicated to this snow globe.
One day of my life, let's color it outside the lights, so bright, brighter than the rainbow. One night that we live tonight, let's ride till we're out of sight, so far, so they never fade down our halo. Oh, yes, it's go.
God, I remember last stream I was at, dude. It was fun, but really difficult to stay awake. That was
That's
the one I
right.
had to stay awake for.
Thanks for doing that.
yeah.
It always helps with a little bit of company.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I feel that having a more relaxed way of doing it is a bit better for me.
What do you mean by that?
Like, whenever we have like something come up, say like I was working on weapons and we were looking at references and we just went and watched a Man in Forged in Arms or whatever the show is called episode.
Mm-hmm.
Just in midstream.
Just trying to figure out, yeah.
God, when I always think in my head that level design is really not that complex, but then when I see it actually like taking place, I realize that oh my God, it is awful to do.
It just takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
I think it's fun, like building a 1,000 piece puzzle, but you
Yeah.
don't know what it looks like.
But never mind if you had to make all these assets. God, I do. Poor indie developers.
The
Oh,
previous
I
stream,
never
it got like
touched,
taken down for some music reason.
I've never touched any 3D software in a bit, even though I have a 3D printer. You'd think I'd get into it. I just kind of
Yeah.
get Thingiverse or whatever.
I mean,
But,
fair enough, honestly. Like, because then when you get into that whole stuff of 3D modeling and then 3D printing it, you have to go into troubleshooting it, and it is just, it's an awful time.
Oh yeah, making something look good in a 3D render is not the same as making something 3D printable.
Yeah, because then you have to worry, oh, these normal maps, they don't do anything on a 3D printer. You have to model that.
Yeah, like it has to be specifically modeled for 3D printing.
Yeah. But at least you don't have to worry about topology.
True.
For actual, like, renders, you have to worry about the topo all the time and normal maps. God.
Oh yeah, this scrapped asset, I forgot about this.
What was that thing? The really big thing?
What was it? It was our
Yeah,
old
what
gas
was that
station that we
thing?
scrapped.
Really, this is gonna be probably a question we can't answer, but how many assets do you think in a whole that we've scrapped?
What?
How many assets
Probably
in
about
total
probably
do you
about
think we
50.
scrapped?
No, probably about 50.
Jeez.
I mean, there's tons of assets that get scrapped in all games.
Yeah, that's just cut content at that point.
I was thinking about making my own little interior cell of Qua Smoke, but replacing all the stuff with the scrap pieces from Red Rocket. You know, those ugly gray ones? Because I kind of like them.
Also, to what Arctic is saying, I will. This is gonna sound weird, but for Call of Duty games, I will always respect the people that made it, but not the people that produced it. The suits. I won't ever respect the suits, but the modelers, the texturers, the designers, I will always respect those guys. They do really good work.
I don't think anybody really ever thinks of Corpro whenever they think of video games.
Yeah, well, it's like saying like Red Dead Online. That's pretty fun, but like the suits always ruin that shit.
The corpos.
Corpus, you playing too much
hate you
Cyberpunk,
guys.
homie?
Maybe. I haven't
alright.
even played it. People just started saying Corpos, and it's
To
like,
be fair, it's
yeah, no, that kind of sounds neat. I need to put that in my vocabulary.
I think we should honestly take the word shui from Batman Beyond and start using that.
Wait,
Yeah, shui.
you know what? I'm gonna do it.
Good. I'll do the same.
How do you use
We'll
it in
do-
a sentence?
It's like cool, radical.
Oh.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
yeah. We'll just start using it and just never
Yeah,
acknowledge anyone has.
we'll use it and never acknowledge it. Here on out.
Silent agreement from here on out.
Yep. People will be so confused.
Good.
Good. I wonder how old those gumballs are in that machine. 200 years old.
I'd still eat it. I mean, what? It's probably not going to taste any different from a gumball. It's 2 months old.
Oh, you know what that gets me thinking? The Yum Yum deviled eggs. They must be hard as a rock. Like, all that
Yeah,
stuff must be hard as a rock.
No, now they're a luxury good. They're century eggs.
I mean, I don't think century eggs are like actually century eggs.
No, they're just.
But they're like actually a century egg this time.
Yeah. Actually, fun fact about that: century eggs are just pickled eggs.
Yeah, they're not that old. They're just.
They are pretty old for what it is. I think they're like 10 days old. Like, hold on, let me Google it.
As far as pickling goes, that's not very long.
Apparently you can home make them. That doesn't seem safe, but
No, it doesn't. I wouldn't. I mean, sure, you can chop up fugu and serve it to people, but I wouldn't recommend it either.
What the heck is fugu?
You know that poisonous puffer fish that people slice into little bits?
for a sec I thought I was mixing it up with frog gras.
Frog gras is liver that's been it's goose liver that's been engorged with food or something.
Oh,
Like they overfeed the geese.
also another way they pickle it is by coating the egg in a mixture of mud and rice husk.
Yeah, that sounds like what they do.
Yeah.
Because I heard something about burying it. I don't know. It's really interesting how a simple game, you just slowly built onto it with all these DLCs. It becomes this gigantic thing.
Oh, and dude, that makes me just think, like, say Bendy and the Ink Machine, for an example. They released one chapter and that shit blew up. I could not imagine the pressure on those guys. Though that's a pretty old game. I still need to play it. I've heard a lot of things about it. Both good and bad. But yeah, when an indie game blows up like that, dude, the pressure is on.
I can't imagine the immense pressure that Cuphead's going through now with their new DLC that just dropped.
It's got pretty good reviews. People are liking it.
May I ask how large Overgrown Golf Course will be, or has it not been determined yet? It'll be probably about an eighth of the map. I know that's like kind of pretty broad, but yeah.
Sounds like everybody's on Twitch.
No, everyone's on YouTube.
Oh, why am I not getting comments then?
I don't know.
I was gonna do something that seemed important and I forgot about it.
Oh, now I see. Okay, yep. I just had to refresh it.
I was gonna do something important. I can't quite remember what it was.
That's strange.
forget that every outfit has to have a male and female version, even if they're unique from the look of it.
Yes.
Did they do that in New Vegas? I don't know. I think they did. Stuff like Benny's suit.
Arctic, that is a joke. We are joking about that, but we really do not know when it's going to be done. We have these, like, we have a way of telling, like, these little individual things when they're done, but we never know when it's actually fully finished.
I mean, even if, say, one team got finished, that's not to say the entire mod's done. It's still got a long
Yeah.
ways to go, because you have to worry about the other teams.
Well, it's not only just that. I mean, I'll publicly say the music team has almost been done for like 3 months now. There's like 4 more things we have to do for them, and then they're finished. And then 2D doesn't have much left, and a couple of other teams. So it's like each department's slowly finishing up, but the product as a whole, there's just so many moving parts to it. It's hard to really get it all done. Sorry, I don't mean it. It's not hard to really get it all done. It's just there's no way to really estimate how much longer it's going to take and give a release date to it because there's so many moving parts to it. So,
Like, if you want a good thing to learn off of, go watch Snowpiercer.
what?
Just
I'm making a
go
joke.
watch the entire.
Yeah, go watch
Watch
Snowpiercer the
Snowpiercer.
movie. I'm making a joke about every individual is a moving part in the preordained position.
Oh,
That explains a lot because I never watched Snowpiercer.
Oh, dude, it is a fantastic movie. Also, kind of a sequel to Willy Wonka. Some people are. It honestly not very hard to believe. It's surprisingly alike. But yeah, very good movie. Have you ever seen Parasite?
No.
Is that
I don't
nowhere
think
yes?
so everyone's completing their section of a massive puzzle. Precisely.
No, that's a definite no, Luffy. Sorry. I haven't watched that.
That's all the same director, so that's what I was asking. Really cool, really just fantastic guy.
I really need to watch Everything Everywhere at Once because it sounds like such a great movie, and I don't know why I haven't watched it yet. I keep missing out with all these great movies.
Oh, also, did we reach our goal for the donations? Oh,
Oh, so nobody's shaving their head.
No.
Ah.
But we did raise a significant amount of money, which still blows me away.
Yeah, it is great.
Fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. I love this community. Everything it has to offer.
I love this community.
What is that a reference to?
I don't know, but it's like, you know how sometimes over like EDM music they'll have like a sound bit of like JFK giving a speech or something. We must strike down the opposers before the bass drops. And it'll do some stuff like that. I don't know why, but like I imagine some British person saying, "I'm so proud of this community," and then it just does a bass drop. I don't know why. I think it was from a Swedish House Mafia song. I'm so proud of this community.
And I wish we were
When I
able to
get-
actually.
What I get whenever I hear that is that one YouTube, the annual thing that they used to do, YouTube Rewind.
No, that boiling.
When they were sitting at the campfire and go, I am so proud of this community. That's what I always think
Oh.
For some reason, that makes my head go to, I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
of.
I'm afraid I don't
That's how I'm
understand.
gonna apologize to everything.
You know, he actually gets signed to WWE. He's a WWE wrestler now.
Oh my god. Well, at least he has a way out of YouTube if he ever wanted to.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if he's gotten any better from like a long time ago, but
Who is this?
Good for the guy. He was the guy that filmed the corpse in the suicide forest in Japan.
Oh, Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My low gangsters.
Shut up. Shut up.
Any low gangsters in the chat?
Yo,
It's
any
not.
morbeds? Any morbeds in the chat?
Anybody that morbs in the chat?
You two are ridiculous.
Oh, I'm
Since
ridiculous.
You're saying it in a sarcastic tone. I'm ridiculous. Oh, I'm ridiculous. Yes. Yes, you are.
Yes.
More Bammy.
I am pretty
Follow more
ridiculous.
Bammy. What the hell? I like that. All right.
That's it. We're changing the name of the mod.
Yeah, it'll be official within the day.
We're gonna make it we're gonna base it off an extremely tired meme.
Yeah, new chem, morb, lean.
Morb. It's Morbin time.
God, you know, I actually watched that movie. It was a great time.
I saw like 5 seconds of it.
I watched the entirety with a group of friends, and we were laughing the entire time. It was so bad, it was good.
Two more minutes, folks, and then I'm calling it.
Heartbreaking.
Dude, I've been
You're breaking
streaming
my heart
since
over
like
here.
6.
True.
Breaking my heart over here. Just a few more hours.
Yeah.
Y'all are ridiculous.
There's always next time.
Dude, I've been
A pity.
streaming for such a long time.
Yeah, I know. Everybody needs to
Um,
sleep. I should probably sleep too.
Oki, have you gotten your first task?
No, I haven't gotten my first task yet. I'll be definitely hammering away on that as soon as I get it. I'm so excited to finally be able to work on it, and I appreciate
Did you reach
looking
out to Luke?
Man, I should have done that.
Yeah, go ahead and
No, I
do that
didn't.
because he won't assign you one unless if you reach out to him.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't apologize.
I'll check
It's
my.
fine.
I'll check my Discord now to make sure.
You just need to message him.
And he's gone. Very sad.
Did he really just disconnect?
Yeah.
So go, I'll check my Discord, and then he just leaves.
Man.
Alright. I need to go to bed. It is late. But I'm going to go ahead and hop in game, but I'm not going to do that on stream. I'm going to do that off stream. Check it out, take some screenshots of it. But I will be back streaming again this next weekend, and we're going to start getting a streaming schedule put together because we have a handful of people that want to stream, aside from me. So we'll probably get that pulled together, and I'm also going to get the formal announcement for how well we did on the AHA put together and sent out, hopefully by the end of the weekend. But without further ado, everybody, thank you absolutely everyone that stuck around to hang out on the stream today. As always, you want to find out more information about the project, go to falloutmiami.com and check the website. It'll have a link to our Discord, our Twitter, our Facebook, our Instagram, all the fun little outlets that we post our updates on regularly. What you saw me working on today was a car factory. I switch it up almost every single time I stream. So make sure you stay tuned for more streams coming in the future. But without further ado, does my co-host want to say anything before we close it out?
Wear your seatbelt.
Yes, wear your seatbelt.
Wear your seatbelt. Don't forget to wear your seatbelt. Drive safe. Drive slow. And we will see y'all in the vacation wasteland. Adios.
Bye-bye.
Sleep well, ladies and gentlemen, Miamiites.